But if these situations are determined by external factors, those same factors appear to be rather clumsy at producing consistent reasoning processes. So why trust them? Now, the process of reasoning is clearly a sequence of actions. But is this process free, or at least sometimes free? Suppose that Phil, our imaginary philosopher, or not so imaginary, spends the afternoon weighing the arguments both for and against the existence of human libertarian freedom, a metaphysical matter. And Phil concludes by inferring that humans lack this freedom and that naturalistic determinism is true. Well, given Phil's conclusion and beliefs, he faces a difficulty. How can he trust his reasoning? If Phil's reasoning was determined, then he could not have refrained from performing that exact reasoning. And it's impossible that he could have arrived at a different inference or conclusion. Moreover, some factors external to him causally determined him to reason the way he did and to arrive at his exact conclusion. How, then, can Phil trust his reasoning and be rationally justified in his inference that humans lack libertarian freedom? One answer is this. If Phil has good reasons for thinking that the external factors determining his reasoning processes are reliable to causally determine him to attain truth regarding metaphysical matters, then his trust in his inference is justified. The problem here, however, is that Phil would then be led into viciously regressive reasoning because he cannot reason that the external factors determining his reasoning processes are reliable until he has reasoned that the external factors determining his reasoning processes are reliable. A horrid, nasty, unwelcome situation indeed. How else may Phil trust his rational conclusions? Another answer is this. One, if Phil's belief in the reliability or general reliability in his reasoning abilities or in the reasoning abilities of properly functioning human beings is a basic belief, and two, if he has no defeater for his belief, then his trust in his reasoning is justified. Now, it seems that belief in the reliability of human reasoning is a basic belief. However, in Phil's case, if he affirms naturalistic determinism and its corollary, that humans lack libertarian free thinking, then does he lack any defeater for his belief in the reliability of his reasoning abilities? Unfortunately, Phil's belief in naturalistic determinism, coupled with certain human experiences, provide him with a defeater for his belief. Experience shows that multiple humans, including epistemic peers, can evaluate the same evidence but arrive at different conclusions. That we strongly disagree with each other's arguments, and that one's reasoning can be mistaken, according to oneself or others, and that we sometimes change our minds about an argument. But if these situations are determined by external factors, those same factors appear to be rather clumsy at producing consistent reasoning processes. So why trust them? Why should Phil trust his rational faculties? I ask him that all the time. Why should he think that the external factors have caused him to reason soundly and others to reason unsoundly? What makes Phil so special that naturalistic events would determine him to arrive at correct conclusions and his critics to arrive at erroneous conclusions? The difficulty thickens when we consider that if naturalistic determinism is true, then Phil's reasoning is determined by no rational beings whatsoever. No, the manner in which Phil experiences sensations of reasoning is determined by consciousness lacking, intelligence lacking, wisdom lacking, reason lacking, morality lacking, and as Joshua Rasmussen would say, mindless stuff. Why trust non-rational factors to produce reliable, rational thoughts?